Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you are doing great. I apologize for the sunglasses. Some people get really offended that I wear sunglasses. But just so you know, I'm up at the early morning sunrise. It is beautifully bright, and so I gotta throw on sunglasses. But you know what else is bright? My future and your future. I'm not joking, guys. We're absolutely gonna crush it, but we're gonna talk about a comment that I got, and I think it is very, very important. I wanna encourage you, but I also wanna educate as well. If you like that kind of stuff and you want that upbeat atmosphere, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for that. All right, here is the comment, very short and sweet. Ninja, you have some great info. Thank you very much. But honestly, no one will care about credit as the world burns. Wow, I'm gonna be honest with you. There are a lot of really good-hearted people that are on this channel that still do not, and I get this comment all the time, like, Ninja, you don't get how bad this will be. It's like the zombie apocalypse is here, everything's done, go hide in a cave. Well, I want to explain something to you. First off, there have been economic crises, I don't even know how to say it, and collapses all throughout history. And guess what? Just guess what? The sun rose, just like it's rising right now, and it's super beautiful and bright. It rises. There's always tomorrow. And there's a lot of people that are like, the second coming is now, and this is it, run for the hills. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's not even what the Bible talks about. It talks about treating every day like a new day and prepare, but you know, prepare for the worst, hope for the best kind of thing, right? And people just don't get it. They think that literally that this time it's different, this time it's over, it's done. We're going back to caveman times. That's not true. Now, this comment is a very important comment. And the reason why is it talks about credit. No one will care about credit as the world burns. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, do not believe that lie. Now, do I hate credit? Yes, I do. I'm going to tell you a story about credit and Lexus I bought in a second. So if you want to hear that story, stick around. But that's what they want you to believe. You see, the world has been built on debt and credit, and that is not going anywhere. It allows dishonest people to become wealthy. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. Now, can you use debt and credit to make money? Yes, I've talked about that. We're going to keep talking about that. It is important that, because I talk about it all the time, it's important you keep your credit score good. Keep your credit score good for this next crash. Because if you want to buy homes, or you want to buy things that you can't afford because you don't have the amount of cash, but you want to build cash flow and real wealth, you are going to need your credit score. So sit there. If you're going to be a defeatist and walk away, well, cool. You're going to get the defeatist reward, and that is nothing, all right? This world is built on credit, and as the world burns, it's going to burn because everybody that got themselves into debt they shouldn't have, yes, they're going to lose everything, right? But they're not just going to walk away and the banks are going to go, yeah, let's give up this debt and credit thing. This is stupid. No, they're not. They're going to be stoked because they're going to go and buy up everything, and they're going to use debt and credit to do it, all right? So don't have that attitude. I can't be more sincere or wake the heck up kind of feeling inside of me, because that's what a lot of people in the hierarchies want you to believe. Yeah, it's going to be, we're going back to caveman. You know, did they do that with credit and debt after the Great Depression? No, they didn't. It was business as usual. See, the Great Depression was the Great Depression because of the Roaring 20s. And I want to remind you again that the Roaring 20s was a product of the Depression of 1920. And just so you know, the Depression of 1920 was a product of a flu. Wake up. This ain't time to joke around. You know, the Renaissance was the Renaissance because of a change after the plague. Things didn't go away. Life was still going. If you run and you hide like an ostrich, you put your head in the sand, then cool, go do it. But don't sit there and comment about how the world's gonna be over, it's gonna burn. You are a fool if you believe that. I want you to understand that right now. I want to wake people up. That's what this channel is about, waking people up. If you don't have your credit score, and I get it, man, I don't like the system. I don't like the system. And I want to defeat the system with truth. But The system is so big right now, you have to use it for your advantage. You can't change the world without money. You could sit there and hope in one hand and crap in the other. Let's figure out which one's gonna fill up first. It's so vitally important that you understand this right now. Get out of debt. Get ready for this collapse. Don't worry that it's not happening tomorrow or when you think it should happen, because I can guarantee you, you will consistently be wrong, wrong, wrong. Why? I'm talking from experience. But what happens is when you get out of bad debt, you have good debt, debt that you can pay, you have a good solid job, you've planned, you've prepared, so you're prepared, not scared, right? Then you start saving money and you become wealthy. It's this insane miracle that happens with people when they are saving money and they're like, well, I don't need money because so I'll just put it over here, and oh man, I'll buy some gold and silver over here, or maybe I'll buy some Bitcoin over here, or I'll pay down my home debt. You know, and I'm not out buying Louis Vuitton bags. I'm not out, you know, putting a vacation that I can't afford on a credit card. Oh, I'll pay it off later with overtime, or, you know, that's not the right way of thinking, right? And then what happens is, as you're preparing, more and more money is coming into your house. More as you're preparing, you're storing up food for this. Literally, it's happening right now. The famine's already starting right now, worldwide, all around the world. You become more wealthy. That means you have more options, more choices, and then you can go and be a good person with that wealth, right? When the crash happens, you'll be able to buy, you know, where you could buy 1 home or 2 homes, you'll be able to buy 10, 20, maybe 30 homes, right? That's what's so important right now. Don't have that defeatist attitude. Don't have, and that's why I don't say the name. You'll never find this comment in the comment section. But as the world burns, yeah, the economy is going to crash. Yeah, it's going to be bad. Yeah, it's going to be like the Great Depression, but it's not going to run as long, just so you know. It's going to be a shorter lived. It's going to be harsh. But after the Great Depression, everybody woke up. And then life as usual. Hey, it's like the Great Recession. I know tons of people that lost their homes. Guess what? They all had homes again. They've all got homes. And they're going, oh, it can't happen again. They're fools. All right? And then you've got the opposite side. The world's going to crash. It's going to be zombie apocalypse. Like, man, you're about to miss out on the greatest opportunity of your life because you have that defeatist attitude. Don't have that attitude. I love when, you know, you get those comments, you know, I can't stand the rant. I love that. Get out of here. Pound sand. Go leave. Because what they can't handle is truth, right? Now that is literally 1% of this group. Those are the transient people that, you know, are watching. They got to feel like they got to say something. They don't even have the guts to put a photo on their profile pic. I love those kind of people because those are the people that we're going to buy their houses from. Actually, we're not from them. We're going to buy it from the banks. Then we'll rent it to them. And again, we'll be able to remind them, hey, life goes on. Yet another cycle. This is a big one. This is a big cycle. 100-year cycle. Heck yeah. That's why the WEF says, you know, by 2030, almost identical 100 years from the Great Depression, same exact cycle, same cycle. Flu started in 19, roaring 20s, but guys, think about this. But just so you know, it's going to happen sooner than that. Even their plans are about to be thwarted. I want you to wake up and understand what is at foot right now. I don't want you to be defeatist. I want you to be strong in your mind and in your heart. And you're absolutely going to crush it. Don't let your credit score go down. Get out of debt. Don't get in any stupid debt. Get out of the dollar system. Buy some precious metals. This isn't financial advice. This is life advice. This is being smart. If you can't afford a $30 silver coin, and I'm not talking about going and putting your life savings in it. This is not financial advice. But you have to break out of the mentality of a poor person. You have to break out of the mentality of being a defeatist and rise up to the occasion. And it may take 5 years. I'm going to be honest with you. I'd be shocked if it did. The powers that be want it to take that long, another 5-8 years, because it's called a slow burn. And they trick you into listening to other things, fake things. They don't want you to it all hit you at once. But just so you know, I got a feeling it's about to smack them in the face all at once. If you guys understand what I'm saying, you understand this is truth, go and check out another channel I've got. And I waited till the video is this long because why? The real people with big hearts, solid minds are listening right now. I'm going to put a link to a video that I did on another channel. It's my emergency channel, but also it's a very important plan I've got. All right? Go and check that out. Subscribe to that channel so that you're here just in case something happens to this one. Because when you tell the truth and you're honest, it gets a little weird, a little dicey, right? So go and check that out because I do have a plan and it involves you and it's going to be amazing. I really believe it because I believe in you. All right, guys, that being said, I thank you so much for watching. Economic Ninja is out.